it's Liz from Cellomoji.com, and I am here to talk to you about a few gifts that would be perfect for any music player that you know. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button. If you want to see more gift ideas or list ideas, just make sure to leave a comment in the box below. So let's get on to the list. The first gift is pretty basic, but I feel like it's kind of important for any string player, is rosin. Now there is a huge range of different rosins out there, anyone from light colored ones to dark colored ones, fancy shaped ones, or expensive or cheap ones. But I really feel like just investing in some nice rosin is really great. I know rosins can definitely run expensive and people are always losing them or breaking them or chipping them and cracking them. I also know that for younger kids, having rosin that's really fun shaped, like there's one that's called Rockin' Rosin, and it comes in all these great shapes and colors that I feel like it's just so great. And I feel usually when it's something nicer than your generic like block of rosin, oftentimes people usually tend to take better care of them. The next gift idea is strings. Now, I am the first to say that strings for cello can run really, really expensive, even for the students that they're not cheap. But definitely for those who are a little bit more advanced, we can all agree that cello strings are super expensive, especially when it comes to the C and G string. I know that my full set, if I was to replace my all the strings on my cello, it runs somewhere like $145 or more, which is totally ridiculous. So I unfortunately don't change my strings as often as I should. But having a set of strings is just so nice to have. You can always ask the person like, hey, you know, what strings do you use, so that you can get the ones specific for them. Every instrumentalist will have a different preference of what they like. But definitely we are very appreciative of any strings that you would like to give us because they are not cheap. This third gift idea, I actually gifted it to myself at first because I thought it was just so brilliant. Like, I used to live in cold weather areas where it was just cold all the time and your hands were always cold. Before a recital or a competition or audition or something, your hands are always just really cold and you're trying to warm them up, but you kind of want to be able to still move your fingers around. So I found this great company producing this product called wristies. Wristies are super great because what it does is it's these like sleeves that go on your forearm and cover your wrist area and kind of comes across your palm here, but then leaves your fingers free, so you can actually wear them the entire time you're playing your instrument, which is super great. So yeah, obviously getting like a set of gloves and everything would be nice to keep your fingers warm, but usually if I'm moving my fingers around, they're staying pretty warm, and it really is helpful to prevent injury, to keep the rest of your arm muscles and wrist nice and warm instead of really cold and you're trying to use all of these small muscles. Usually that's when injuries can start to happen. So wristies are great. They come in different sizes for men and women, and they come in many different colors. So I think it's really, really great for whether you are a musician or not. Actually, I've gotten some for people who are not musicians, but they just kind of get like cold arms and hands, and they just love it. It's just a super great gift. The next gift idea is for all of those people who just love listening to music. Getting a gift like an iTunes gift card is super awesome. I know there's Amazon Music as well, but also now there's all of those music subscription sites. I know there's like iTunes Music, but I personally listen to Spotify, and Spotify is great because it has a really great classical music range of pieces. So oftentimes you can find a lot of things that I couldn't find elsewhere, and it's great to listen to. But as we all know, they usually have those annoying little ads, and having a subscription to it is really nice because it cancels it all out. Plus, you can listen to it offline, you can download playlists, you can listen to it on mobile devices. It's super, super great. So if you can and afford to, it's really great to get a gift of gifting a subscription to someone so that they can listen to it and enjoy all this music as well. Next gift is somewhat, again, a practical gift, but I think it's kind of important, is to have just a really nice set of cleaning cloths. I mean, we use a lot of rosin, especially if you got the new one for someone, and they'll be using a lot of it as well. And it's just nice to have a nice soft cloth to clean your instrument with so that the rosin doesn't get caked on your instrument, and that's also really bad for your instrument as well. I've been using just like a really nice soft like washcloth, or I've used very fancy pieces of fabric in the past as well, but sometimes it's just nice to have a really nice dedicated cleaning cloth. Plus it'll guarantee that it'll just be more gentle on the wood as opposed to just any old piece of cloth you pick up. Sometimes just having something nicer, like a nicer cloth, is probably going to encourage people to use it. So I think it's really great to have, and it's a really great gift. Next one is a little bit cheesy, but bear with me. I think it's actually a really fun one if you think about it a little bit. It's just getting a notebook of staff paper. So it's literally a notebook with blank staff paper in it, and just gifting that with some nice writing utensils is super, super fun, because it really encourages, like, hey, get into your creative side of things and try writing your own music instead of only playing things that are already written out. This is really great one for kids because they can really explore what are the possibilities that can come out of their minds. I mean, it's pretty astounding, and I've found some really great things with my own students when I see that they're just really trying to do something different. Of course, you know, you can definitely go to these websites where they have free staff paper on there, and you just print it out and bind it yourself, make a nice little pretty cover and everything for yourself. And that's also a nice homemade touch where you're just making a nice handmade gift. And definitely it is also really great. Just the idea is that you're encouraging creativity, that you're telling them to think outside of the box and to not just like stay in what was already given to them. Along that same line, you can also invest in getting some nice writing utensils. So nice pencils are, again, another cheesy idea, but they actually are really important, because how many times have we gone to look for a pencil and we just can't find one, especially when we need it? Now, I'm not talking about necessarily the generic number 2 pencils, these like wooden things, but you can definitely find ones where you can like even gift wrap pencils to make them look really cute and pretty, or you can even splurge and get these really nice mechanical pencils. Anything of that nature is going to really encourage that the kid not lose the pencil. And again, like I mentioned before, usually something nicer really encourages that they take care of it. So oftentimes I think it's a great gift set to have, like a notebook of staff paper and then maybe a set of really nice pencils, and put them together and you have a really, really nice gift for music people of all ages. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. If there are any gifts that I've missed or that you think might make some great gifts for music people that you know, just leave a comment in the description box below and I'll be sure to check it out. As always, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for more Cellomoji videos. Thanks, bye!